just want the Christian people to do this thing, one thing for me. Leave us alone. Don't come and try to save me. In the words of Jermaine Cole, don't say that you don't want to be saved. I don't need your saving. You can't even save yourself. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Hello, it's your girl Autumn Marie here, and today we're going to have another honest conversation. I am the homegirl that you didn't know that you needed, okay? So today we're going to get into a topic that I've been really thinking about. So, get your drinks, get your popcorn, get whatever you need, because we're about to have a little discussion. I'm going to try not to make this video as long this time, but it is something that I really want to talk about that's on my heart. So make sure you make sure you comment. If you have any comments you want to leave, subscribe to my channel for more videos, hit that notification bell when I upload a new video. And yeah, so let's get into it. Get your drink, get everything that you need, get your snacks. I ain't really got nothing right now because I just want to come in straight and just talk. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Certified yapper out here. We about to yap. Okay, let's get into it. All right. So let's get into it. So today's honest conversation is gonna be the topic we're gonna talk about. What we're gonna kind of focus on is spirituality versus religion. And I know that is such a why would I put that? I know, but hopefully you're here to hear my perspective and understand where I'm coming from. So what brought me to this topic was this recent B. Simone video. If you know who B. Simone is, she's a content creator online. She's had podcasts. She's been around for I think a decade or two now. I forgot how long now, but she's been around for a minute as a content creator. She was on Wild 'N Out. She's done acting. She's very, she's very out there. She's very known. And she made a video recently, kind of going in about, how she don't want nobody coming to her, no rocks, no herbs, trying to talk about certain things in 2025. She wants you to come with the word, and she wants you to come with Jesus and Christ. It's just something like that. I might put the video in here to give y'all insight on what she said. If you see it, it'll probably come right after this.
This is gonna be controversial. This is gonna be real controversial, but I don't care. I gotta get this off my chest, and I gotta let y'all know I cannot go into 2025 with people who are still looking forward to their daily horoscope. I can't do it. This war we fighting, I need some intercessors. Y'all over here carrying around sage? Y'all still got rose quartz. I get it. I used to have the rose quartz in my bra. Like, I'm gonna find me a nigga today. Yeah, this rose quartz, this rock gonna bring me my husband. I get it. I have been there. But what I'm saying is I'm not there anymore. And nothing against the people who believe in that. Just as for me and what I need in my life, I don't need a tool. I need the blood. So if you ain't covered in the blood, hey, you can't go into next year with me talking about did you read your daily microscope? I don't give a damn about what the horoscope say about Aries. What does Matthew 2 and 2 say? Can you pray? All them rocks and herbs. Do you know the Bible? Yeah, I'm leaving that in 2024. I'm leaving that in the past. If you cannot intercede on my behalf with the blood of Jesus and you do not carry the Holy Spirit, you don't carry the Holy Spirit, but you carrying around herbs. If you don't get that dust out of my face and get in that prayer corner and pray for me, I need a friend. I need an intercessor. Jesus. All them rocks.
On one hand, it's not the first time we've heard somebody say something like this, especially on that app of TikTok. It is, baby, them religious people get on there and get crazy and just, everything demonic, right? And to also give y'all some background on me, I'm spiritual. I am into spiritual practices. I am not a Christian. Do I believe in Jesus? I believe that Jesus was real. I believe in God. I have a different view of God. I believe there are more than one deity. I have other deities that I believe in. I practice ancestor veneration. So I have an altar. I'm not going to show it. I have my beliefs, and no, I'm not. I am very much spiritual. I practice in different things. I do different things. I do whatever work. You know what I'm saying? I have done readings before. I've actually done readings on this channel. I just took them down because I didn't want to have to keep doing it. And I noticed that when you become a reader, it takes a lot of work. I tried. It just takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy. Not shuffling cards and doing that is not the work I'm talking about. It just takes a lot of spiritual energy and really tapping into you know what I'm saying, beyond. And it takes a lot of energy out of you when you're doing readings, which is why I only do readings occasionally for people that I'm cool with, people that I know, that I trust. You know, if I feel like, hey, your people pulled on me and they want me to read you, I'll ask for the permission, and if that person give me permission to read, I'll read. I've made my own little cards. I read for myself in my own predicaments, my own stuff. But I just, yeah. So that's me. I'm very spiritual. I did grow up in the Christian faith. I was a Christian at one point in my life. I realized that it was not for me. I don't have anything against anybody who's Christian. Now, back in the day, when I was like a little bit of a hotep, you might have would have caught me being like, you know, that is the white man's. Yeah, back in the day, I would have been on that. You know what I'm saying? When I first like got out of Christianity, I was like a little bit mini hotep. I don't know. I feel like I'm not the only one that's been through that phase when you're a black woman and you're first getting out of Christianity, especially back in like the 2010s when it was very much, you know, trying to be your Lauryn Hill and wearing your hair natural and da 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 da. It was very much that at a point in time in my life, right? How you gonna win when you ain't right with it, you know? But I've grown out of that because I realized even though tips is on trash. So yeah. And I realized there's some inconsistencies, and I realized there's a lot of ego when it comes to that part of the spirituality like spectrum. You know, you got your black people, we were gods, we was kings. Then you got just people who are just spiritual. You got your hoodoo, you got your voodoo, which is a religion. You got your witches who are black. You got your root workers. You got a lot of different things. Okay. And so back in the day, you would have probably caught me going in on the Christians, but I'm not anymore. I just realized, you know, my relationship with God is a lot different, and I've kind of transitioned from that. And I don't just say God. Sometimes I say spirit. Sometimes I say universe. I have a whole different idea and ideology. I'm really more into the self. Okay, I truly believe that God is within you. We all have God a part of us. We all have a God consciousness. We all have a higher self. I believe that, you know, heaven and hell is a mindset. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that Jesus was an alchemist. That's my little theory. I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to click out of this video because you like, oh, nah, she one of those, go ahead, bye, have a good life. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of my background. Like, I very much, I feel like spirituality for me is more so about the self. I think with religion, it's more so you have something to blame or give credit to something else. And I don't believe in that because I feel like, you know, we have God within us. We have evil within us. We all have, like, I believe different things, you know what I'm saying? So I believe everything. I believe in accountability. Okay. I don't believe in blaming the devil. The devil is busy. The devil was off work that day. That was you. It was you, babes. I was tempted by the evils of Satan. No, baby, you just that's a part of you. You know, I believe in shadow work. When you working with your shadow and you learn how to really work and navigate with that, that's what I believe in. And I also believe that you said, oh, God is in you. Okay, you are a powerful manifestor and you made that happen. I'm very much in discernment, intuition, very much into that. That is my thing. I talk to my ancestors because they are a part of me. You know what I'm saying? They brought me here. I believe in that. So there's my little background on how I believe. So you see where I'm coming from with this particular video. Now with the B Simone, because I'm not going to really this kind of where I wanted to start, but I'm not going to stay on there. With B Simone, I feel like with this particular video that she did, it was grifting. Let's be honest. Like, if you've known B Simone, you've seen her work and what she does, after a while you know she gonna grift, because it's the same one. Like she said in the video, she was wearing the rose quartz and looking for a man and constantly manifesting. She made a whole I'll never forget that. Oh my god, I just had like a flashback. That whole manifesting book thing that she made, that tanks. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember her like making this whole book about manifesting and how to and it was like, girl, I could have made that. It was very much coloring book. Like, do y'all remember that? I remember that whole scandal, how people were like, they were not here for it. And it was like, even then she was grifting on the spiritual side of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of when I kind of like, I'm a step back. Like, I never had no hate towards her. Her videos sometimes would be funny to me, like when she used to do the car videos, or, you know, especially on Instagram when it was very, she was very known on Instagram for a while. I didn't have nothing against her. But when she did that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just check out. That's kind of where I was with it. Then I seen her on the podcast with her friend, and I seen that, I seen all that, and I've seen the recent drama. I'm not gonna go into it. That's none of my business. But when it comes to this particular topic, I was like, oh no, I do want to say something. But I feel like it's very much grifting. For one, she knew the spiritual girl was gonna be like, girl, anyway, because mind you, she follows some of them. Especially one in particular that's very well known, Jasmine. I want to say her last name is Crockett. I hope I'm not getting that wrong. But anyway, Jasmine. She's phenomenal on TikTok, phenomenal, and on Instagram, whatever. She's phenomenal. Okay, very much somebody I'm like, I look to you. And she's an Earth sign like me. I'm a Virgo. She's a Capricorn. I love Capricorns. Shout out to y'all Capricorns, y'all season. But anyway, she gave her some words and let it be known how she felt about it, right? And mind you, Simone follows her. So then that made me go, Then I seen someone else in another person's comment who kind of talked about it, saying that she was just on another stream or whatever, asking him what his sign was. And I'm like, you just said you don't want no microscope, talking about horoscope. It was like, this is not genuine. This is not like, first of all, I feel like there's gonna be Christians that are gonna be mad at you because they know this is disingenuous. They know that you're not being for real. And I feel like that video definitely backfired. It didn't get her it probably got her some people like, yes, sis, preach. But it got a lot of people that were just like, we know you're not serious. We know you're disingenuous. And it's like the grifting, that whole thing. That's why after a while we just gotta like ignore it. You know what I'm saying? I could have ignored it, but honestly, it makes great content for me. So I ain't gonna say too much. But it was just very much like, I can't take this serious. That's how I felt about the video. I couldn't take it serious because I'm just like, it sounds like you got into spirituality like most people do. This is what I've noticed. The whole spiritual to Christian pipeline thing that happens. The girls get into spirituality. They hear about it. They hear about this other girl doing it, how it's working for them and it's doing this and this and that for them. They hear about it. They want to be a part of it, right? So they get into it and they start doing the wrong thing. Then they get into it and realize that spirituality holds you accountable. There's no God, no other deity that you get to blame. Even the deities that you do go and praise to, they gonna be looking at you like, girl, you came to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, you is very much, you are accountable for the actions that you take, the things that you do. There is no devil that you get to blame it on. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it feels good to say, oh my God, I manifested this. I did this. That feels good. But when it gets to the things that start messing up your life, and you got to sit back, like I even had to do that today. Like I had to sit back and say, I've done some things. I've really that's a shadow work. That's a part of it. I had to sit back and hold myself accountable today. Like I had a moment where I really wanted to give up. Like I still kind of have that feeling. And I'm not meaning giving up where I don't want to be on this earth. I'm 10 years surviving from that, me trying to do that. Never doing that again. Okay. But it's more so I just feel like I just don't want to do it. Like I didn't even want to get up and make this video. But I had to hold myself accountable and realize, hey, you're the reason why you're here. Now, what are you going to do to change it? So I got up and made a video. So, and I hope this video does well. I hope a lot of people see this video and I hope people can relate to my story and I hope people can understand where I'm coming from, even if you don't like it. I hope you see it. You know what I'm saying? But the girls get into the spirituality world, they get into it and realize they have to be held accountable for when they mess up. They have to be held accountable for when they start doing stuff they ain't supposed to do. They have to be held accountable for a lot of their own trauma. There's nobody else to blame half the time. Yes, you got some childhood trauma and there's some people that you got to be like, hey, you do X, Y, and Z. But once you become an adult, you got to be the one to say it was you. You know what I'm saying? You really have to, and that is hard. To actually look at yourself in the mirror and have to say, you're the reason why I'm messed up right now. It doesn't feel good. But when I tell you, when you come out of that and you realize the problem, you realize what it is. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. When you realize that, you're able to go, it's okay. Now, how do I fix it? Now, how do I come out of this? Now, how do I move forward and start taking accountability for, you know what I'm saying? When that happens, that's when the real manifesting comes in. Okay, like that's when the real oh, I got this comes in, right? And I've had to do that several times. It's healing does not stop. I think people think, oh, I'm healed. No, you're not. Healing is the way I like to describe healing is you get a scar, you cut yourself. The trauma cuts you. Something cuts you, leaves a scar on you. Now you got to watch that scar heal. Now the scar is healed up. It might leave some mark like I have on my hand, I have like a little scar. I don't know if you can see, it's like right here, right? Healed up. It's barely seen. I got another scar somewhere else. Now that is a trauma. Like, you're gonna keep getting cut by certain things because that's how this life is. It's about how you heal afterwards. Are you gonna let it get infected, or are you gonna let it heal properly? Are you gonna make sure you're putting on that ointment? Are you you know what I'm saying? That is what healing is like. So it's a forever thing. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna have some things that are gonna leave a wound on you, but you just gotta learn to heal it. And then too, if you have several wounds, anytime you get a wound, you might not even be phased. Like, I've had so much stuff happen to me it's stuff going on me right now that it does not phase me in the same way that it would have a couple years ago. I would have been, oh my God. Now I'll be just like, damn, it's crazy. All right, let me do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? That is how spirituality helps and works for you. That is what healing is. And the girls get into it thinking that, oh my God, I could just solve everything. Nothing bad is going to happen. And something bad happens, or they tap into some stuff that they weren't supposed to tap into. They get caught up in some stuff they wasn't supposed to be dealing with. Now all of a sudden, this is demonic. This is bad. Now I need to go to something that doesn't hold me accountable.
Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that T. Clock it. Clock that.
Clock it. Clock it. I need to go to do something that does not hold me accountable. I need to go work on something that I can blame somebody else for this mess that I created. So the girls move over to Christianity, and now they want to grift and be like, y'all are being demonic. Y'all shouldn't be. I was working with them and a demon came to me. Girl, you the demon. you the demon. You let the demon in. You did it. Okay, you're the demon. What do you mean? You didn't. Nah. It was you. You saw your shadow. You saw another part of yourself that you didn't like. Yeah. That's what you didn't use discernment. You didn't use your intuition. You didn't listen when that lady told you, don't be going and messing over there. And unless you're ready to deal with the consequences. And some people, they'll be like, hey, I'm ready for it. And they'll be okay with it. And they'll be like, all right. There's some people that's really good at getting deep into. They look at them demons like, honestly, I look at demons like, you my guard dog. I'm gonna use you. I don't let demons. A demon, them things weak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't let that stuff phase me. You know, a demon. Okay, it's you out here sleeping with them. It's dudes who got whole demons on them, and you sleeping with them. You think you can save them? Okay. Like, that's the thing. The girls get that, and then they make videos like B Simone made, which still is not like, some of the girls, they actually be serious, but it's not as it's disingenuous, and it's not real. Because let me tell you something. When the church does something you don't like, now you gonna be up here. The church is wet. Now you won't be up here like, oh my God, Christians are da-da-da, these people. Now you have something else to complain about because you're not doing the real work. Spirituality is not some fun little time that you're just supposed to get into. Trust me, I had to learn the hard way as well. It's not this fun little time until you do some real work. And once you have an understanding and you're aware of what it really is, you're able to navigate life a lot better. It is not going to make everything rainbows and sunshine and happy things all the time. Sometimes you might have those moments and it feels amazing. That high is great. But you're going to have a low. And baby, you got to get low to the flow. Okay? What you going to do? You going to scrub the ground, or you just going to lay there? You know what I'm saying? Like, the girls get caught up in it and then realize that, oh my God, they're not cut out to deal with half the stuff they're dealing with. And then they got to demonize it now. Now that is a demon. That's a demon. Like, that ain't what it is. And my thing is, I just want the Christian people who are constantly going on these apps telling people that they're doing demon work and constantly this person is everybody's a goddamn. If we got all these demons, why are y'all still here? Everybody's a demon. And why do you keep coming across them? Why do demons keep attracting you? You able to spot it. You good at spotting a demon. You so good at it. That's a red flag. Just saying. But I just want the Christian people to do this thing. One thing for me. Leave us alone. Don't come and try to save me. In the words of Jermaine Cole, don't say that you don't want to be saved. I don't need your saving. You can't even save yourself. You haven't even saved yourself. You ain't saved nobody else. You ain't saved yourself. I don't need you coming telling me what's demonic. The demons are my friends, bitch. Oops, sorry. Like, I don't need you to come over here trying to come save me or do some work on me. I don't need that. Baby, I can do it myself. I know how to cleanse. I know how to do protection work. I don't need you to try to do anything for me. And I think that's the thing. Y'all keep trying to convert us like you're in a cult. Y'all keep trying to convert us and bring us over here with y'all in y'all mess. And I don't want to go over there. I'm okay. Telling me stuff is demonic and is a demon is not faze me. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't scare me. I don't care. You can call me demonic. I don't care. Just leave me be. Just leave me. Stop trying to recruit me. I don't want to be a part of your mission. Got my own. Like that be my thing. Like everything is demonic at this point. But the crazy thing is, y'all will call. I can't go watch this movie. I can't look at that. And y'all sneaking and still go do it. Y'all contradict yourselves all the time. I've watched it firsthand. The amount of times that I've watched y'all in them church talk about gay people, let God be true quickly.
For all I know, it means let God be true quickly. Oh, by shut up.
The amount of times that I've watched y'all say all these things about people in the church and y'all doing the same thing. You got a pastor right now that's always going to church saying gay is a sin, and deep down he wants it. He's gay.
Stop it. Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay.
Not like the whole time. It be the girls talking about, I can't wear that. I can't be walking around like this. I got to be modest. Whole time you want to go shake your thing in a club. You are a church girl that Beyonce was talking about in that song. You just want to go shake your thing somewhere. Go ahead and do it and stop bothering me and telling me I'm wrong for it. It's like the things that people ridicule other people for, you want to go do. I'm not ridiculing y'all for believing in Christ. Go ahead. I think Christ's real cool. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ is my... I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sing that. So you know that song. Jesus Christ is my N-word, yeah. But I'm not constantly on your practice. Like back in the day, yeah, I used to be. But now I don't need to come down on you on what you believe in. If that's your practice, that is your practice. Do that. Have faith in that. Just don't bother me. Don't come knocking on my door like you're a Jehovah's Witness when you're not. It's bad enough they doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. We can talk so much about them, but y'all doing the same thing just digitally. I don't want to hear. I'm not on this video telling people you need to be spiritual. No, you don't. You're not. Half of y'all not cut out for this work. I ain't cut out for this. That's why y'all over there letting something else hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying? You letting something else take the wrath of the things that you've been doing. Okay? I don't need you to try to save me. Okay? Like, do you see what's going on in the world? You can't save that. Like, y'all been trying so hard and we still in this. So, yeah. So with the Big Simone thing, I just feel like it's very much grifting. It's disingenuous. And honestly, she shouldn't play within people's religion like that. And on top of that, the final things I want to say is Christian people, believe spiritual people that are already set in their ways and set what they're going to do, leave us alone. You calling me demonic does nothing but boost my ego. Just, it's like, ooh, now I feel like, I'm hard. Like, that's how I feel now. It's not going to make me be like, oh my God, I'm so bad. I need to go to Christ. No. Because like I said, if Christ came out right now and was doing all the things he was doing in that Bible, y'all would be calling him a demon. And if Satan came out of nowhere, y'all would be inviting him in the church. Because y'all can't tell the difference. It's religious psychosis that you're going under, ma'am, sir, grandma, granty. I can't even talk. That's how annoying it is. Like, we don't come over there as a spiritual people. We ain't coming over there telling you ain't talking your answers. You weird. You don't want to talk to them, you ain't got to talk to them. That's your answers. I'm talking to mine. Like, you know, we ain't going over there telling you that low-key you sound schizophrenic. Because we might be called the same thing. So we're leaving y'all alone. We've been stopped doing this whole thing where, oh, we get it. Y'all are setting what y'all want to do. Y'all are set what y'all want to believe in. Go ahead and believe in that. Leave me at peace. Leave me be. All right. So that's the end of the video. That's kind of what I wanted to touch on. If you like this video, like I said earlier, subscribe, watch. Have a great day, and don't go mess up anybody else's day, in the words of Tabitha Brown. Bye, y'all.